Hey guys, so back out here with the chickens. I've got another one that is going to be laying eggs soon. So I could tell by the way they crouch down. So this one right here. Okay. This one right here. This one's getting close. Okay, that's peewers. That one's getting close. And then we've got, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm about to change their water. Oh, I stood up too fast. And all of the reds are about to lay eggs. So, ouch. Did you guys see that? So, like I said in my previous video, how you could spot your new hens to see if they're about to lay eggs is if they do that submissive crouching. So, all four of my reds right now are all doing that submissive crouching, some more than others. Now Pee-wee was the runt, but you can tell how she's not trying to run away as much now when I bend down to like try to pet her. So probably here in a week, she'll be lifting up her wings and crouching down, and I'll be able to calmly pet like that. So this is the second one that went into egg laying, and this one likes to peck at my jeans. What do you think you're doing, huh? So I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. If you have new chickens, this is how you can tell by the submissive crouching that they do. Only one was doing this the other day. So if you have a same kind of chickens and one starts laying eggs, then in about a week or a little after, maybe a little before a week, they'll all start laying eggs. So now the Americanas that I have here, well, I just have one out here right now, which is Rose, take a little bit longer to start laying eggs, unlike the Rhode Island Reds. So we'll go check out Boss Lady here in a minute. What you see here on the ground is, it's just some eggshells I had crushed up earlier. I was gonna throw them in the trash anyways, so I figured I'd just throw them out here in the run. It's a good source of calcium for the chickens. I don't do it often due to the fact that I don't want them to get used to eating egg shells, because I don't want them eating their own eggshells. So if you do throw out eggshells, do it once in a while for just to treat some calcium. Extra calcium right now for these youngins are good because they're, you know, just starting to lay eggs. So it helps them out a lot, you know, the extra calcium does. So what I'm doing feed wise is I'm continuing to mix now regular chicken feed and some of their baby feed together, and that helps because it's got extra nutrients in it, and they need that while they're producing eggs, just starting to produce eggs. So, and I will show you in a minute exactly what I'm feeding them. I do add a little bit of cracked corn as well to their treat when they get a treat during the day. So I'm getting ready to fill up their water, which I'm going to actually be moving up here soon with a new water dish, as this is getting, it's actually already got too small for them. But they have their swimming pool out here, which I'm about to empty and put new fresh water in there. When I add water to their little drinking fountain, I always add a small amount of apple cider vinegar. Now, I usually don't buy this brand. I buy the Bragg's, which is the organic apple cider that always has like the remnants of the, you know, apples and stuff at the bottom of the jar. You have to shake it up. At the time when I went to the store, this is all they had, so I just picked this up. Now for this tiny little amount, this isn't even I don't even think it's a gallon of water. I just do not even a whole capful of vinegar, because you don't want your chickens just drinking pure vinegar. So I just add a little bit. It helps keep the mites and worms down, and none of my chickens have any worms. I can tell this by when they lay eggs. There's no poo-poo on the egg, so, which is good. So they are doing good. I also take a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I will splash it throughout the run I'll put a little bit in their swimming pool because I know they're in there and they drink out of there. So my chickens are doing pretty good. We're going to be setting up for winter here soon. Hey, that's not nice. And as you see here, when they're too close together, when they don't have enough room, they'll start picking on each other. So we don't want that. So what we're going to be doing is getting some piping, basically PVC piping, where I can bend it, add attachments to it, and kind of build a, I don't know, like a little greenhouse type run for them. And I'll have clear plastic because having sun in the winter for chickens is a must. You don't want to keep them in a dark, cooped up coop all winter because they need that sun to produce some of their eggs. So you want them to have some actual real sunlight. They need that, you know, those vitamins from the sun, just like we do. We need the vitamins in our skin from the sun. So the sun is very good for them. Not 24 hours a day, of course. You know, they do need shade and whatnot to get out of the sun. So, all right, hold on for a second. I'm gonna fill up their water, and we're gonna go. We're back in the garage, and I've got this boss lady here. She's been here for a couple days now. The last video was something injuring her. I don't know if I can get behind here so I can show you without her moving. Of course, she's gonna move the opposite way. Hold on. Apologies, the neighbor just started mowing his yard for some strange reason. It's hard to tell because every time I get behind her, she moves. So, right there is where she was bleeding and all the feathers were taken out. So she's healing up nicely. I'm gonna do another round of some peroxide tonight with some antibiotic cream to go ahead and get her feeling a little bit better so she can move along quicker and with healing, and I can get her back outside to her friends because she's pretty lonely in here. Hens need one another. They need company. They can't sit by themselves too long. They get very lonely. Also, I don't want to keep her isolated for more than a week due to the fact that it would be like kind of bringing in a new chicken into the group, and they could pick on her even more so. So we don't want that at all. So we want them to remember who she is and accept her back in. So I know that a couple of them did pick on her after whatever attacked her due to the fact that a couple of the feathers are inside the run. So I still haven't figured out what did attack her, but we are keeping a keen eye on it. And one of my subscribers, thank you for mentioning this, mentioned we should get a camera to put outside so we could see what's going on at all times, and that is a great idea. And I'm looking into getting a game camera. So just a game camera, something that I can kind of keep an eye on what is going on at night, and it has night vision and all that. So if any of you have game cameras, could you please write in the description on what game camera you think works the best, or if if you've had a couple or whatnot, just let me know which one you think works the best. And I'm definitely gonna look into getting one here in the next couple weeks so we can keep an eye on the chickadees when it's dark and during the day, because there's birds of prey out there that, and they like to eat some chicken. So we don't want that to happen with our flock. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you coming by.